you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders and the champions of the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, and what do we hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
On the ground, the goal for Sean White, the back out of Arizona State. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
180! Stop! On second down, Baker going up top for Evans. Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And third down coming up. 180! Kings! What's up? Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards. On this return, a pass, the 15-yard line.
Their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Second and
9. From the 20, here's second and 9. Here we go. From the gun, it's Gino. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
On first and 10, it's Genty. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play action now. It's Gino. The right side is taken in by Beck. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Run right up the gut, Gentry. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Once again, it's Gentry. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try to pick it up with Gentry. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Smith now. Open man. That's Dante Fulton. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From 29, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They go play action with Smith. And the rush gets he'll go down. They got him. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football, and they are facing a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's got it about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. Chance here for the first point of this Super Bowl. 1st down and goal. Here's Gentry. Some hitting going on now. He was roughed right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Levante Davis. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They send Evans in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold.
Rashad White inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genchi. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 53.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. That's caught left side by Bowers. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Vegas.
10 at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. The Break the Huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Smith. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
On play action, Smith. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this game.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Second down, they need 3. They'll go again with Genty. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Ray going to return it. 20 to mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180!
McMillan, the man in motion.
What's up?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Broadway. That pickup, good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Up, up!
Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Hey, alert 33! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Regular, regular, regular. What's up?
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
What's that?
They'll run with White. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Pistol, pistol, pistol.
It's Otten in motion.
Stop.
Second down throw for Mayfield.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
180. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
300%.
Off the play fake. Smith going for it all. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. And the Buccaneers.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2.
49, 49. 49%.
On play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4.
46. Here's second down and 6. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They rock with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they could play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll go again with White. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Here's the run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal.
Hey, alert 33. Alert, alert. 180. Real. Watch out.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
Kings. Pistol. Run, run, run. Stop.
Mayfield to throw. Forced out wide. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Smith to throw on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bring out your set.
From the shotgun, Smith. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey. Ready, set.
From the gun, it's Gino. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 34. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Right.
They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
Genty. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Genty. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are on top. It's 14-10.
Buccaneers 10.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and a yard. That's Ibuka in motion. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Right back to Irving. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Run. Kings.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
180. Stop.
On 1st down, it's White, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
It's Otten in motion.
What's that?
Another run here with White. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Alert. 180. What's that?
On 1st down, right back to White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. Another try, 2nd and 10. That's caught outside by Otten. And he's in. Cade Otten. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Trio out. Switch. Hey, here we go, hey.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
There we go, Sonoma.
They'll go. Smith. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 33-yard line.
There's a give up the middle with White. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll run with Irving. And they bring him down to 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. 1st down picked up.
And with the game on the line, Mike, here, 4th quarter, you put the ball in the hands of your running back behind this big offensive line. Great job. 2 hands on the ball. Powers ahead for the 1st down, and that should all but end this one.
Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. That'll do it for the 3rd time in franchise